In the headlines today, consumer safety at risk after counterfeit Grand Bar hits the market. And Zille says ANC proposal to reduce country's provinces is an attempt to reclaim the Western Cape. I'm Makalan Gift Mpokane. General Manager of Healthcare as Galson Klein, South Africa, David Thomas, has called on the general public to report counterfeit grandpa headache powders currently in the market. He says consumer safety is their number one priority. Thomas says the grandpa that people have been using for past years is the one that must be trusted. He advises consumers to be careful regarding the counterfeit headache powders.
We've made the call to say to consumers that if you have one of the two batches out there, to please call our customer care line. The two batch numbers are 309 339 and 314020. On Grandpa 38s, look for those batch numbers. If you have those batch numbers, please give our customer care line a call on 0800 118 274. If your batch number is not one of those batch numbers, you can be sure that it's the same grandpa that you've always used and trusted all these years.
The situation is calm in Chlorokop area north of Johannesburg after police dispatched protesting residents this morning. The residents are allegedly angered by power cuts taking place in the area since yesterday. They barricaded the roads with burning tires and police are maintaining the strong presence. Spokesperson Pinky Tsiane.
This morning around 5:30, police were called to the scene where they dispersed about 100 community members who were barricading the Allendale Road in Klipfontein with burning tires. At this moment, the situation is calm and our police members are patrolling the area.
Agriculture SA says there's no legal requirement that prohibits employers to transport people in trucks. However, the agricultural organization says if it happens, it must be a fashion that is regarded as being safe. This follows an accident in which occurred 2 weeks ago when a truck collided with a coal train at Hectorspruit near Kolmati Port in Mpumalanga. The farm workers were being transported by truck to work. Legal advisor for Agri-SA, Annalise Crosby.
We do advocate, that our members, when they themselves transport people, comply with all the legislation. And also, not only that, because sometimes legislation isn't adequate, but take the issue of safety very serious. Regarding the legal position, the only requirements are that the driver, of course, must have a valid license and that the vehicle must be roadworthy.
A Zero's hospital patient has been killed when he was attacked allegedly by another patient. Northwest police said a 43-year-old struck three men aged 68, 75 and 90 on their heads with a steel drawer he had removed from the cabinet. The 90-year-old died from the severe head injuries. Provincial Health Department spokesperson Tebogo Lekgwate says the attacker was admitted on Sunday.
We want to ensure everybody that in our view the issue has got nothing to do with security. Because on coming to the hospital, the patient was sedated because he showed signs of depression and agitation.
Western Cape Premier Helen Zille says the ANC proposal to reduce the country's provinces is an attempt by the party to reclaim Western Cape and block the DA from winning others. Zille was speaking at FW de Klerk Foundation conference in Johannesburg. Zille says,
the real purpose is to fulfill the objectives of Operation Reclaim in the Western Cape and to ensure that Gauteng and the Northern Cape are put beyond our grasp. We've seen all the reasons that have been given, the arguments that provinces are a relic of apartheid, that they entrench ethnic boundaries, that there's very bad service delivery. Now, the important thing is this. Nobody imposed the provinces on South Africa.